Hello, in this video we will talk about some few basic tips for complete beginners coming from a complete beginner in Sid Meier's Civilization VII. So the first tip, the most important I believe, is understanding the gameplay loop. So in this game, as you can see, it kind of looks like a board game and also plays like a board game. So you have turns which you activate with the big almost golden button right here, and as you can see I'm on the turn 33rd turn right now, and every unit, for example, has a if you want to move the unit, has a, for example, 2 moves per turn. So it will, for one turn it will move for two tiles on the board, right? Okay, the same goes for cities. Here, the little clock icon also mean the turns and how fast it will be built. For example, this building, the soapit, will be built in one turn. And this was really confusing for me, but if you understand the core mechanic, which is the loops, the turns, it will get easier, because I, for example, tried to move my scout unit, which is somewhere here right now, to a location, and it wouldn't move, and I didn't know why. So I believe it's one of the most important elements of the game. And if you start your game, you want to focus on 4 basic things, and these are expanding your city or kingdom or republic, whatever political way you will choose. Then you want to exploit the resources of the land. As you can see, the little production icon, the food icon, the here the iron icon, the science. These are the things, the gold, that you want to exploit them to your advantage, and to grow your city or your republic, kingdom. I have a republic right now. And then, if you have to, I believe if you have to, exterminate your enemies, which you can do just by clicking on your city and creating a warrior unit. I have my commander here, for example. He's actually traveling now to my soldiers, which are stationed here, and I am not going to use them because I chose a economic way, which I will grow my city and my kingdom, but I will get to in a second. The next thing I would recommend you to get familiar with is the UI, to change your UI. So when you launch your game, you won't see these little icons here, and I believe the yields are really important because they will show you the resources that are in the tiles. And for example, if we enable the yields, you will see that for example, in this tile you have some food and production here, and just enable them because you will be able to see the resources better. And when you expand your city, focus on expanding it along the, for example, water, and the most important, the resources. But as you can see, I built along the river, and the village got flooded, but you can fix it right away, so I don't think it's a problem. And for example, I would recommend, as you can see, you have the my second settlement right here, and I'm trying to move the expand the city towards here, because we have the iron here, which will my units will gain combat strength, and the same goes for the other resources. For example, we have gold here, which I will try to expand my city here, and we will get some benefits from building on that tile. And you will get these resources by just expanding your city towards these resources. Everything will be done by clicking this button here. When you get the expanding option, you will be notified by a notification right here. And let's just play a bit for now. I'll show you my city, my kingdom. As you can see, I have 3 settlements. And one of the most important things I found out really not pleasantly is don't build the cities too close to each other, because as you can see, if I expand the city here, they will meet, the borders will meet, and the city won't be able to grow and progress. So don't try to build them too close to each other. And one of the most important things that you will find out on your own is when you press here on the age progress, you can find your 4 advisors, and these are the 4 main ways to win the game. For example, you have your cultural advisor, your military, science, and economic, and I would recommend focusing on only one path. So, for example, for my republic, I chose ironically the Xerxes and the Persian Empire, which was, as you probably know, a military power back in the day. But I want to grow my city and my republic according to the advices from the economic advisor. And if you go into the age progress, you can press on your desired path, and you can read that you have an objective from her, and she will tell you that to study code of laws, and it will enable to establish trade routes. This will grant you gold, and that. And I would recommend you following their orders, because it's essentially just a quest that you can just go through, and you most likely won't fail. For example, my economic advisor advised me to study code of laws. So we can open our civic tree by pressing this little icon in the upper right corner and press view tree. And as you can see, the code of laws is locked because we have to research the mysticism first and the discipline. So I am doing that right now. And the same goes for the 3 other advisors. They will give you and objectives and advices as you go. This is a major improvement over the game before, because it makes the gameplay much easier and beginner friendly. So the next thing that I want you to focus on is the little icon here, the production icon, because as you can see, every building has a cost to build in the turns, and the production icon will have an effect on the food production, the building production, and I believe also the happiness of the of your citizens. And I would highly recommend focusing on the happiness aspect of your cities, because this will significantly affect your citizens' production and the growing of your city. It will make the whole process much easier. So, if you enjoyed this video and consider it helpful, leave a like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.